Hello. I think the audio is fine now. Okay, so just have an observation. From the just concluded review that I just did, that the screen was stagnant and was not moving. So I thought to quickly redo it so we can have a proper screen shared for the review. I'm just trying to check the feedback. This is why I always want to see the feedback. When I was checking for the feedback, it wasn't really coming, so I didn't get. I'm just trying to check the feedback. This is why I always want to see the feedback. When I was checking for the feedback, it was okay. So I want to believe that the feedback right now is correct, and isn't really coming. There's nothing else. I'm just trying to check the feedback. This is why I always want to see the feedback. When I was checking for the feedback, it was okay. So I want to believe that the feedback right now is correct. The audio is very clean now. Isn't really coming. There's nothing else. I'm just trying to check the feedback. This is why I always want to see the feedback. When I was checking for the feedback, it was okay. So I want to believe that the feedback right now is correct. The audio is very clean now. So quickly, I'm going to proceed to the TradingView app, and I'm going to turn on the setting that made us not to be able to have the TradingView app turned on. Okay, so I want to believe the TradingView app is on now. So of course we do our analysis from from the 1 week time frame, of which we take it down to the entry time frame, the TradingView frame, of which we take it down to the entry time frame, the TradingView frame, of which we take. So from what I can see on the screen, okay, I've seen the error. It has been corrected. So I want to believe you can see my TradingView app now. The error has been corrected. That was the same error that affected the last session. Okay, so analysis are taken from the 1 week time frame. If you're wondering how we do that, then you might need to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can be able to have access to all of our videos and be able to see how we usually take this analysis. So we have a strategy that works for us. We have a particular strategy that we use, and we have a couple of videos where we've explained that. So we take price action. Price actions are key levels, key price levels, where we use the horizontal line to identify these green horizontal lines, and then we take our trend lines from 1 week time frame. We do that also on the 24 hours time frame. We repeat the same thing on the 4-hour time frame. The only difference for the 4-hour time frame is here is where we turn on our session breaks and we identify some other trends. Then we identify the 2 candles that begins the week, which helps us to know what region will be the buy region and the other region for the sell region. So basically this has to do with the high for the week and the low for the week. So this is the high for the week and this is the low for the week. So that's what we do on the 4-hour time frame. And then down to the 1-hour time frame, we do take price action at this level also, and we take a trend not very much different from 4 hours before we go straight to the 15 minutes time frame where we are looking at our entries. So there are some basic entries we took this week. First of all, before we could catch this trend, let me shift this. We took this entry first. I told us that we're going to be catching trends because catching trends gives you huge profit in the market. And I said we'll only catch a trend when there is a daily bias. So on Monday we were not getting this clear daily bias until on Tuesday when market gave us a clear direction, and that was how we took the trend. So we took this entry on Monday. You could see it's a very clean entry. Using our factors, we looked at news, trend, price action, cycle levels, pattern, region, volume before we were able to ascertain that this was a good place for liquidity, and we bought from here and price went to hit our take profit with just a small 2 stop loss that we applied. We were able to get that big move. It was after which we were able to spot this trend that ended at this point. So how did we decide on this trend? We can't do that on the 15 minutes time frame. We do that from the 4-hour time frame, though we have other time frames in consideration. But from the 4-hour time frame, knowing that we are day traders, what we were looking out for, of course this is an uptrend, but there are several counter trends on this uptrend, and the uptrend is quite fast, so the counter trend is like the closest for us for the week and day trading that we do. So we're able to spot the premium zone, which was here initially, psychological level, which was here, pattern, which was indicating bearish move, region, which was just a little bit above into the buy region, and we spot the volume. Coming down to 1-hour time frame, you will see that there was a ranging in that market. That was how we were able to see that particular trend. So it's more like a swing. So we caught that swing. I think that's the best word for it. Coming down to 15 minutes time frame, we're able to see it clearer. It swung in this manner before the bullish move. Okay, so what we're interested in is taking this entry for this, taking this entry for this, taking this entry for this, and taking this entry for this. That's what we're interested in, catching that particular trend. Then this other block was a clear indication for liquidity to give us this huge buy move, even though we did not take it because we didn't get our confirmation entry. Now we don't just enter any trade, we have to have a confirmation entry before we enter trades. This particular one was this was the second trend that came in, I think on the Wednesday after the London session broke the Asian session and showed us that this was a manipulative kill zone. So it was not a clear indication that London will give you low for the day. Not a clear indication, even though it did that already, but not a big or huge bullish move. So that was a confirmation for this trend. So we took this from here to this point, took this from here to this point, took this, and we didn't take from here. We waited for price like it was going to hit stop loss. It ranged here and then gave this huge bullish move that hit the TP of our trend. So we took this also as well, and we made this short move here. I think that's about 30 to 35 pips, big profit there. Then we took this which hit TP, and we took this which hit TP. We didn't take this because it was already Friday and market was already closing. So what we seek to do each time we are taking entries is we will look out for trends, okay, but right inside the trends they are usually scalp entries. They're usually scalp entries. I've not been posting scalp entries, but I think I'll do that on the VIP group. So for those who are ready to get scalp entries, for those multiple scalp entries, but they take my time, I will only do that for paid groups. So for those of us on the free groups, this is the only what I'll be posting. The trend is what I'll be posting. Okay, so it's left for you to now figure out the other what's it called, scalp entries. For those of you that have been very consistent with my classes and my videos, you'll be able to spot those scalp entries even without my guide. But if you still need me to guide you, then you need to subscribe to the VIP group so that we can do that together. So this is the basic entries we took for the week. This was the first trend, the second trend, the scalp entry, the two scalp entries, and the third one, and we were able to get the massive move we had for the week. So pay attention to our weekly analysis, which will be holding in the morning, 6 a.m. on Monday. So you're wondering, how do we use some of these tools and indicators, and we can explain. What's our review? Our review is we're going to be very careful about these indicators, knowing that they lag. Anytime we are on a premium or a discount zone, weak or strong high, we have to look at it at different time frames. 1 minute, 3 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, before we can be able to ascertain the particular entry and the particular stop loss. Because there are times when you are in a hurry to go in and you notice that your premium session will move. It happened here in the course of the week. From the psychological level, premium was just here and it was a clear indication for entry. But if you look at different time frames, you see that it was not indicating entry, so it was lagging. Now if you want to know how it indicates entry, see more of our videos or join the weekly analysis class, so you can do the analysis with us live, so we can show you how that does. So it lagged up to this extent, okay, and took out some people. So that means what it means is that liquidity is not completely grabbed. Liquidity is not completely grabbed, so you have to grab all liquidity at this level before it gave the bearish move. So it wasn't like it wasn't going to give the bearish move, but it was just that those who go in that entry too early might be stopped out. Okay, so that's just all we need to, the little corrections we need to make in this review, so that in the following week we can win more trades, and have more accurate decisions. So I'll be looking forward to those of you who are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel to subscribe for more of my videos. Looking forward to you watching the video on the best trading strategy, so that you can see all these things. Probably even also watching the video on how to use psychological levels, how to use price action to spot daily bias or market direction, how to use ICT or smart money concept. When you look at all those videos, you can be able to understand my strategy perfectly, and you can be a part of what we're doing. So Monday morning 6 a.m. make sure you join the live, so that you can be able to see the direction market will be going on that very day. Join us to win, because that's what's more important, to win and to win only. So I'll be looking forward to having you again. Until then, keep winning.